Hello? Okay, I think we're live. Cool. Alright, let's get to it. Greetings and salutations to all of you people who are none. Okay. Today I am going to begin my walkthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Online, and there we go. Okay. I created the character already mostly because this is going to take a long time and I don't want to waste any more than I have to. And for those of you who haven't heard me talk about this before, that title is literal in that I am going to be walking through the game. This is also kind of an excuse for me to experience the story again, but also an excuse for me to torture myself by doing something that's going to take several 100,000 hours. Here. Obviously, spoilers if you haven't played Final Fantasy XIV. But if you're here, then actually, if you're here, you might not have played Final Fantasy XIV, so you might not want to be here because this isn't an actual walkthrough. It's just a joke. Yay, opening cutscene and all that. I've never actually played the game starting from Ul'dah, so this is also new to me anyway. You alright, lass? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the ether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. You there! Halt! What's this about? Inspection! Men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so, don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look. Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Whoa! Amalja! Amalja! To arms! To arms! Seven hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Phew, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful round them brass blades, lass. Bastards'll have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and peddlin's me trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'd wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Well, let's see, why did I become an adventurer? To torture myself, so I guess to win glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folks can't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Uldar? I mean, not technically, but yes. It is! Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Uldar's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about Uldan politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breed and profit. I know it shames me to say it, and I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last, behold Uldar, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance, her name, Uldar. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
And we begin. Well, just one more little cutscene and then I can begin. Oi, Venturer! Over here! I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? How can I tell? Huh? Name's Wymond, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even. Just this once, like. Okay. Welcome to Uldar, the shining beacon of prosperity, yada yada yada. Please select the control scheme, mouse and keyboard. Nope. And if you'll notice, up in the top, okay, yeah, I guess I'm on Bismarck. RP walk mode. And that's the whole deal about this whole playthrough. Oh, the other deal is, remove, 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 and remove. There we go. Be recognized as adventurer, yada yada yada. 'Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you want to head over to the Quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventuring, adventurer. You have begun a quest, yada yada yada. I've played this game before. I'm also gonna have to rework my hotbars, but I can do that later. So, welcome to the walkthrough. It's gonna be a lot of this. Why, hello there! Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Uldar, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder. It's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Uldar in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then. A promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Uldar means more business for the Quicksand too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. I can't run. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Miss Run. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a 4th chance to offend. You two, attend to this scum. No, please, mercy! Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Any road, welcome to Uldar, I can't. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Yay! Level 2! Mamodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Yada. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks that I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetheryte. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Sure is terrible thing that they don't exist. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Ekant? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Colosseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. Just make sure as you don't pay more than you ought, Ekant. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you've finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild to your name. And now, yep. Okay. I'm one of the smiths. Ah, shit. Nope. Nothing. There we go. And now we begin our long and treacherous journey. Our very, very long journey. Oh right, I forgot it's Halloween. For those of you wondering at home, yes, I will be RP walking throughout this entire playthrough. I am not allowing, like, no teleporting. I have to walk everywhere. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. I have no idea. And yes, that does also mean that I will only ever be able to return to this aetheryte when I die. And expect a lot of dying, since as when a lot of things all get mad at me. Hail, adventurer! Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel blah 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 blah, return and teleport. No, never heard of them. Nope, never gonna attune to any others. This is the only skill that this is the only aetherite I'm ever gonna be going to. See if I remember where the Gladiators Guild is. Yep, that's what I thought. So I guess the full rules for this playthrough are going to be RP walk only. I am not allowed to use any abilities that increase my own movement speed, which means I can't play ninja, I can't play scholar, if I can't be a scholar, I can't be any range I can't use Peloton as any range DPS. No teleporting or returning or sprinting. My only I am allowed to use things such as airships to get around, but I'm not allowed to use any mounts. The only exception will be later. We'll get to that in probably several hundred hours. And, so yeah, no chocobos, including the ones that you rent. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild. Am I new to the thrills of Mortal Kombat? No. Yes, yes. Make me a gladiator. Yes. Make way for I can't run. Fresh meat coming through. I heard Lulutsu. So you're a can't run. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. If you wish to study our arts, I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Yeah, it's so I can be a dick when I get into dungeons. Perhaps you think it easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Count, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword and, if it be your fate, die by it? Yeah. Yeah. Let's not waste time. I would gauge your aptitude. Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go! Yep, I'll be back in like 2 hours, probably. I don't know. I've been streaming for... yeah, we'll see. And then we go over here. As to why I'm streaming this, well, I needed to record it somehow, and I figured doing it live would be funnier. Not that I really have the kind of personality that will keep people engaged in the first place, but... It was either this or just recording wouldn't be nearly as interesting, because we also have to know how long this takes. And a recording of it could be edited down to just highlights, and highlights wouldn't be very interesting. Ah, Cesaroga. I've never actually spoken to you before. And you are... oh, a newly come adventurer. But of course. Yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee... What? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Ul'dah for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Humph. Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Ul'dah's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer, a deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. Ahem. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you! Wow, that is, yeah, I mean, I knew that already. Oh, there we go. Off we go. Actually, I think I can go this way and it's faster. I'm probably going to be taking a lot of routes most of you don't even know about to get to the places that I need to go. I suppose I could go do my gladiator quest right now. But this is closer. Oh. How was your tour of the city, you can't? Get lost, did you? Not really. Aye, well, Uldar's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alright then. All that's left for you to work is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Can you even buy anything here? No. Yes, I know about combos. Ooh, pants! Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine old R then? Got your bearings about... Wow. Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Uldar are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Uldar dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the Gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it 'fore long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Well, time to go. Also, I've just realized this Chocobo Keep's name is Mimigun. Guess he just disappears. You just get the achievement then, don't you? Battle, achievements, yes. Huh, interesting. I also want this. Yes, yes. Auto sheath weapon, no. There we go. There's going to be a lot of this, too. Honestly, this stream is probably going to be far more interesting from the other perspective, where people as in people that I'm playing with. Interesting in that I'm going to be tanking while slowly walking through the dungeon. Like an asshole. There's one. Yay, I can do my next class quest. But first, since I'm here, I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste more time than I already have to. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Mabodi has advised me to expect, hmm? I am Papashan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 no, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Uldar to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. Shit. Hold on. There we go. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Yeah, I want this one. Boots. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. What do I need to do? Since you've come all this way, perform an errand. Number of sentries sent to guard the area. Long of it is cold days and hot nights. Wait. Go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like kill. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on, wait. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going up there. I didn't realize that the dialogue got that heavy-handed this early in the game. Halt! Madam, I'm gonna have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business! A Twilight pretzel from Papashan. By the gods forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papashan my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Western front clear. Eastern front clear. For me, from Papashan? A Twilight pretzel. My favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Are they all gonna make fucking puns? I don't know if I hope so or if I hope not. XII save me. Scorching days, freezing nights, this post will be the end of me. A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing God's-damned pretzel. I feel reborn. And away we go. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. Yep, I don't care. I can't. I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment has passed. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. Oh boy, cutscene time. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. Should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, it can't. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm doing a different voice than I did for him before, but oh well. Praise the 12, I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Well... You know, I don't believe I've ever actually been over here in any other character. Like, there's just never any reason to come over here unless you're starting an Ul'dah. Oh, Sultan Tree. Yes, I'm aware. Proceed. Let's just go. Oh, Sultan Tree, oh, Sultan Tree, how sultan are your branches?
Forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
I'm literally just standing here. Oh, fuck!
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
Thancred, I don't need your
You'll have
sass.
to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
And the monster that I get to
Alas,
kill.
the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Yeah, I see why they changed his voice actor. You know, if I had my stance, this would be going, I guess, exactly the same. That's supposed to be difficult. What do you... Thancred, since when can you heal? Also, I like how he's technically a gladiator in this fucking... What? Wait. Why is he a gladiator? Why does he only have one knife? What is this? What is this blasphemy? Well, that was uneventful. Why did we teleport back up the hill? Oh, hey, look, it's the magic rock. Hi, Space Mom. Or Rock Mom, I suppose.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal bearer.
Okay, hi for real, Rock Mom.
I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
You know, whenever I hear someone get mad at this game for making you the chosen one and the warrior of light and the only person that can stop everything, I always think, well, you don't start off as the warrior of light.
Coming around now.
You start off like lots of people have the echo.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void scent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe?
Thancred, I don't need your sass either.
I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Thancred, I have enough of yours. I've had enough of your sass, Thancred. I didn't realize she would just be here. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse? Why, her grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets.
But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan, you and the people of Ul'dah.
Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not in my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. It's a different voice again, I know.
I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future.
I cannot thank you enough, I can't. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Ekant, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I'll fix my hotbar later, make it something that I like. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I've got a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude, which I owe to the owner of the Coffer and Coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased oh god. Why did I give this For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the Coffer and Coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. When you accidentally give a character with that says a lot of alliteration, a really fast voice. If Cicidoa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here is the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the Coffer and Coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. we'll go this way. Hello, sir. Drink for you, lassie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. I have a pumpkin. Was that? Wee Stowe asked you to bring this here to me. So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden arse back home. But hell's an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. And he gives me free meat. Word is, Blackbroth Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Okay, at this point, I think I should probably... Yes, I'm well aware I already got boots. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I need to finish my gladiator quest. And take up the next one, and then finish that one. And then probably take up the next one. Maybe not. to 10 first. Guillotine Bussy. What the hell is that name? Excuse me, wow. He's still looking at me, I think. Yeah. Warren. You know, there are train tracks, but I've never actually seen a train. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are sellswords hired by Imagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work, and liable to get messier still if you're ill prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Head, body, hands, legs, and feet. Yeah, I know. And of course Steam blocks my money. 600, huh? Wow, that was not expensive at all. Said eye level 5 or higher, so all my money. Honestly, much better as an aesthetic, though the colors are kind of... Why? Like, why any of these colors? But it is what it is. Just imagine though all the money I'm gonna save on Aethernet fees. Very too many comrades who brushed aside crocs in their hog. Wow. Cool. Immediately give me this better piece. Okay, I have to do some rearranging. Okay, you're in the corner. I'll make sure. There we go. There. That should be good. Okay. HUD layout. I'm going to do most of this off camera, but this is giving me a headache. This is annoying me. So. There. Save that for now. Okay. I'm gonna grab this and then leave. Get to it, or wagons. Wagons, the genus of it, or goblin nest, or. So cool, kill goblins, got it. Yeah, well, I gotta walk back because I've got 3 gladiator quests to do. Well, 1 to complete and 2 to turn in. If only I had dyes unlocked. Actually, where's... I could. No, but I'm not 15 yet. Ugh. I'm probably just going to copy my HUD settings over from my other character because I like those settings. I do know, though... Oh, shoot. Display hotbar numbers. There we go. So. Okay. It's honestly a pretty chill playthrough, probably. It's been an hour and a half, and of course, I haven't even left Central Thanalan. I honestly don't know why I wanted to stream this. This is gonna be super boring and nobody's gonna want to watch. the 2 viewers / 1 viewer that I've had have been just off and on, and I'm fairly certain they're just bots, so. Hey, no, you can't do that! I can't run when I go through a fucking level transition. That's not cool, bro. Well, guess the playthrough's over. Damn it. I want it. I want it so bad. It's so cute. Also, I wonder how many people on this server have actually beaten it with new characters they made here, or if they've just transferred their characters over. I'm probably gonna go until, like, I've been streaming for, like, 2 or 3 hours, and then call it there, cause this is gonna take a while, and, breaks will be necessary. Why are you pink and stripy? Why can't I be pink and stripy? Welcome back, Akand. I take it you've dispatched the beast, yada yada yada. Hunting log. I am not going to complete this. I'm not going to complete it just because, I mean, I might. Considering I'm going to be walking a lot. But, like, if it happens, it happens. Ah, yes, the obligatory emote quest. Wonder what direction is faster to get to the quicksand. Lots of people looking at me. Good. That's a pretty chill pumpkin. And then I go over here. There's just a bottle on the ground. Dang. I don't... Nobody ever comes back here. Like, I came back here one time for the Goldsmith's questline and my other character. Damn, imagine being so up your own arse that you make other people shit their pants. Couldn't be me. Of course. You got a lot of nerve thinking you could talk to me like that. Right, I have to do the thing. And then this is the one where the cutscene happens, I believe. Where he gets all mad. No. Just who the hells do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Farmul the Driven, and me bloody marauders have been reaving so long mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Ah yes, this jackass. Oh, this is lively, even for the quicksand. You two gonna put on a show for us? What's this? Another god's damned fool? Show some respect when you talk to... Farmul the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such. Aye, I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better... Oh no, he's cool. Not really. That sword, it couldn't be frenzy, but only the sword of Nald would... Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Pussy. Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Leminson was quite brave of you. And quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. You're an asshole. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then but that hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city, this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yeah, okay. Talk to Momodi. I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Ikant, do me a favor and don't tell Melia about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Yeah, we'll just go. Dang, I can't believe I've got someone finally just sticking around. Pocket Aussie. That's a good one. That's a cute Lalafell. Of course, there are already... I'm sorry. God damn it. Sent the Marauders. Assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. Oh, good. Might as well since I'm here. And then I think there's some cactuars down a bit south, or a bit farther, well, west, I guess. Down. Yep. I wonder if I can just get 3 at once. I wonder if that's a good idea. I'll see those again. See, what's your thing? Oh. I don't even... Wait, I thought that was supposed to be unavailable. Or maybe it's just that I can't complete it? Because I don't think you can go to the goblet right now. On Materia. They tore from me my saddle and took everything I own! Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you! Yeah, obviously. Ha! Hi, Farmel. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, he hit me once. Well, looks like that one viewer is stabilized. Hello, one viewer. Yes, yes, I've got it. 12, bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good women like you, I'd never leave home. I thought this girl was holding a baby for a sec because her arm is red for some reason. You might be thinking to yourself, well, it's only been 2 hours, but you still managed to get all the way to the level 9 main story. It hasn't taken that much longer than it would have if you were just playing the game normally, right? Well, while that is true, keep in mind that I'm still restricted to Thanalan, which is a relatively small area, and when I have to start going all the way across Hydaelyn to get to places, things are going to start taking more time. Hell, even just traversing Aldenard is gonna take a while when I have to walk all the way from Coerthus to Vilbrand. Or, of course, the dreaded prey return to the waking sands is also gonna take forever. Go to Stone's Throw. That is hilarious. You know, it occurs to me, I should probably get the stuff that I have, my letters. I mean, who knows, some of it might be important. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I'd kind of want the Minfina's earring. Let's see. I'm not going to use any of those. Ah, right, you get both. You I need. Yep, okay. Just go ahead and use one. And I can't sell them. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's fine. I'm just not going to be using them either way. Oh right, I have to finish my job quest before I can use it. Anyway. I like the music for the Halloween event. I'll have to do it later. On my own time. I don't even know where to go for it. Honestly, the turtles look pretty cool in this game. Hey, Mr. Gladiator dude, just give me like 10 seconds to get over to you. Okay, maybe a bit less. You still walk pretty quickly in this game. Oh no, I've been slowed. Thank you, thank you! They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at spear point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? Well, okay, bye. Well, I don't need to go finish that just yet, so I bet I will. Actually, this is a good idea. Yeah, going between Girabania and Oathard, because you do a lot of that, is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean take a long time. You know, I'd expect to see people idling in Limsa, not like, I wouldn't expect to see people here, though. Like, these are people who finished the game and they're just sitting in the plaza in Ul'dah. Limsa I get, because that's where the RPers are, but why Ul'dah? They were indeed the murderers, but what brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud, hearing men first, or blah blah blah. Yes, I am well aware of that, Amy. It's not something that I can control, unfortunately. Oh shit, right. Yep. They're going to come to your, they're going to figure out where you live and come to your house. Except for the fact that, like, literally nobody else is watching this, and I don't think anybody else is going to watch this, so... Shit! Uh... I think he was just saying that he's going to watch it, not that he's going to come to your house. But yeah, this has been pretty much what the past 2 hours have been like. An echo? Hold on. An echo? Hold on. That might just be my room. Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Oh, god damn it. I get it, I'm getting enough puns from these fucking Lalafell. Okay? Yep. gotta go up. Yeah, playing a game like this is surprisingly chill, and I find myself not necessarily like falling asleep, but getting a bit more tired than I would normally be at this hour. I like how both of these quests take you to the exact same place. Also, why are there train tracks when there are no trains? I have never seen a train in Thanalan. Right, I forgot there's more. Ambush. Well, thanks. It means that does mean a lot, even if I don't really think anybody's going to be watching this besides you guys. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV is already a very play, don't watch kind of game, so and add to the mix this. Oh dear. This might end up being more of a problem than I thought. I think he's gonna be fine, fortunately, but not if he stands in the fucking AoE. Hey, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I got through it. Somehow. This is gonna be a long playthrough. Alright. Since I'm here, I might as well do this. Of course, NPCs are one thing. It's gonna be a lot more funny when the DPS players start running ahead and I can't follow fast enough. There, I fixed your goblin problem. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten the interests of a machine and sun's mineral concern, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Give me the sword. You can go here, sure. Way down in the hole. Huh. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildee. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wystad, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Uldar. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws, with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wystad thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. So for the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. Good, I think that's the point. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Wystad and volunteer for his expedition. Well, I'll think about it on my way there. It's not even that far away, but I'm gonna be a bit busy. I think I need one more, but there's one. Hey, I've been giving most of them respectable voices. Come to join. Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I've time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Yes, and? So what if I have been pussyfooting? Starveling? What does that even mean? I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move besides, so you'll have to carry me. Here, have a cookie. A cookie? Well, if Wyston really wants me to go home, then all right. But I want 2 next time. I like playing with Wystan. He makes sure no one bullies us. Yeah, well, I'm gonna bully you if you don't fucking leave. Wystan's worried about us. Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Said no child ever. Also, are we sure these are children and not just normal Lalafell? And not just adult Lalafell? Like, they're exactly the same size. But Wystan always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Because he gave me this cookie. Wow, a ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Wystan's kind to us. I like him. He gave you a cookie, too. This is for me. I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wystan thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Huh. I have never seen that word used before. Alright, Wystan. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it, our place within those walls. We found her! We found the vein! Wystan, you must come and see! Already? Amazing! We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. So wait, can I go through here? I don't know if I can go through there. I go over here. Oh, do I actually have to participate? No, wait, no, they're elsewhere. But since they're here, oh. It's okay, I got my hunting log though. Yeah, I suppose I should probably turn down the... Oh wait, I can't turn down the latency without restarting the stream, so next time. Definitely. There we go. And that's that one. Then we can go over here. Ah, he got duped. Oh no. To be fair though, this guy's kind of an idiot if he trusted the brass blades. Bow's balls, son! A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined, bloody city. God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the Masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself! Game where you can play as a Spriggan, never. This ain't part of the plan! Bloody hells, does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? Brass blades, more like ass blades. Am I right? Wow, you just do absolutely nothing to me, don't you? Never has the golem been so sorely tested. Bro. I have a sword and I could still kick its ass. How bad is your magic? That the golem can be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Yes, I am. I am perfectly normal. Except I cannot walk. Or, except I cannot run. I can only walk. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need any wow. I see you didn't need my help this time. Echo. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it! I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. What stirred 'em up, do you reckon? Another raid. And I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvelous city might you lovely ladies be staying? Wow, unique animation for like a 5-second scene. At this rate, grain will... wow. Jesus Christ. This really is making me tired. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. The result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Oh. Aye, this weakening of etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Soir will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Ah, look at the nerd with his nerd glasses. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. But of course, they can't make a fucking taking the glasses off animation. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Maybe Papashan will know something of it. Taste the ether. It looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well, I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler to just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemy. Oh my god. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffin and Coffer laden. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Wyston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Ah. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Yes, yes. Very later. Might as well start heading, though. What are you talking about? Thancred is the man. actually, I think I have to go down here. Yep. I didn't say you were wrong. I was just saying Thancred is the man. "12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard! And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men! It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, God's damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. Yeah, he can goddamn fucking try. I'll speak with the others, and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching." Wait. No, yeah, it's over here. Northern Thanalan. Yeah, like, I really don't think Lolorito can do anything to stop us. I mean, he sure as hell tries, but I mean, we've all seen how that goes. Well, actually, no, you haven't, but one of you hasn't, but the other has. Nice. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of, like, hurry and stuff that I'm just gonna be completely ignoring. Become the crime lord. If I could, I would. The only time I'm allowed to use mounts is as a slaw. And that's only the only reason that's the exception is because is obvious. Actually, I'm gonna turn in the class quest first. What I want to know is how they do these fucking flying pumpkins. Like, they don't look like void sent, and they're clearly just hovering there. Congratulations on a job well done, Ekant. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. I grant you leave to join other guilds. Yep. As you doubtless know, Ul'dah is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturgs, yaba yaba yaba. I don't need to know. I'm not going to be joining any of the others. Before you head off, I wanted to ask you. Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Ekant? They were tracking a man named Aldous. He's alive, and I did all this on my other character. Five, 8, 5, 5, 5, 8, 5, 5. Dead bodies, the methane gas makes them float.
Okay, except I'm pretty sure methane is denser than air. Is it? I'll have to look that up later. Rolandberry red. Okay. You know what? I can believe it, though. There's gotta be something sinister going on with those. Ghost methane! Alright. Alright, we figured it out. I think we've cracked the case. Methane is lighter than air. Interesting. Of course, there are obvious reasons why you wouldn't make, like, a blimp with it, but... I mean... Ghost meth! God damn it. Settle down, you can't. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Why, Stan, on the other hand, is now a pariah, about as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, I can't. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Kant, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? Well, I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Potopa whenever you feel like staying. Took me way too long to parse that name. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We've a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Yay, more tutorials. You now have access to blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Alright, well, it's been about 3 hours since I started streaming. I am getting tired. I think I'm going to stop for now, especially considering how wonderful of a segue Momodi gave me. And so, without further ado, I bid you all adieu. Modi gave me. And so, without further ado, I bid you all adieu.